Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to deliver our speech. Today we would like to talk about the corruption happened in 1MDB. 1MDB stands for One Malaysian Development Fund Berhad. This company was formed in 2009 by the federal government of Malaysia. This 1MDB company was formerly known as TIA, or its full name is Terengganu Investment Authority. So, the question is, what is the corruption happened in 1MDB? There are 4 corrupt practices happened in that company. Among them is embezzlement, bribery, money laundering, and false declaration and bond mispricing. Firstly, embezzlement, which is involves 6 major embezzlement. Among them is in May 2011, about 1.38 billion was lent by 1MDB to the JB and it ended up as a deposit in Good Star account and else. Secondly, bribery, where in handing their account to encourage mistreatment, bribes were given to 1MDB officials as well as key figure at the bank in which embezzled money was placed or exchanged to disregard its corrupt origin. Next, money laundering, which is the include the receipt or retention, covering or not investigating the origin and objective of money from these sources. Many that were either in reception as intermediaries or money recipients were also guilty of money laundering, much like any bank or illegal financial firm who held the money on behalf of a sender beneficiary on of its account without exploring the sources. Lastly, false declaration and bond mispricing, where include misleading statement by 1MDB official for the transmission of embezzled money by bank in Malaysia and recipient of cash by overseas bank. The recipient or intermediaries also made false statement when transferring the currency. Jolo was one of them. The 1MDB bought Bank Negara, Malaysian Central Bank, or bank that have obtained loan in respect of the loan and the value of 1MDB asset offered as collateral were made false declaration, sometimes from senior officials of the 1MDB.
Next, I will tell you guys who the people are involved in the corporate government corruption 1MDB. As we know, Najib Razak, who 1MDB founded as the advisory board chairman. Malaysia's former Prime Minister Najib Razak was charged in 2015 with transferring 2.67 billion from One Malaysia Development Berhad 1MDB, a government-run strategy development company that masterminded by Jolo, to his personal account. Najib was charged with criminal branch of trust, money laundering, and abuse of power, while Jolo was charged with money laundering. In December 2018, the Attorney General Chamber of Malaysia filed criminal charge against subsidiaries of government such their former employee Tim Leisner and Roger Ng Chong Hua, former 1MDB employee Jasmine Loh and Jolo, in connection with 1MDB fund offering arranged and underwriting by Goldman Sachs in 2012 and 2013. His wife Rosmah Mansor and several officers from his party and the previous government has also been charged with fraud related to 1MDB government. Until now, we don't know who the real total amount that involved in this 1MDB due to the case is still pending. Let us wait and see what will happen in the next trial 1MDB.
As we know, 1MDB scandal is the most serious corruption scandal involving the Malaysian government. It has an impact on the economic sector in Malaysia and it will lead to other problems such as economic decline. This is because the Malaysia economy is moving due to foreign investors from abroad, and when 1MDB scandal exists, foreign investors are very worried to invest and they choose the safe path by withdrawing their investments. Thus, when the economy declines, the government will begin to find ways to reduce capital to to cover the cost of capital in the economic sector in Malaysia. Then the people's income is declining. Employment opportunities are also declining due to the several economic sector. The value of the Malaysian currency also falls, and the price of goods will also increase, such as oil, agriculture, plantation and others. And in turn, it will increase the cost of living of the people. Thus, we can see that the 1MDB case will have a negative impact on the country and the survival of Malaysia, because it shames our country, which is full of corruption.
The lesson that can be learned from 1MDB case is that how power, greed and abuse tends to go together, whether in government or in business. According to FMT reporters in 2016, the guidelines recommended a clear separation between state's ownership function and regulatory function, which is currently lacking, particularly in 1MDB case, where the Prime Minister is the ultimate decision maker. It shows you how important it is to have institutional check on political powers, so that decision making is shared and not only concentrated on one person. A good advice to the viewers out here is that authorities are monitoring our money trails through the globally integrated banking system. Therefore, always stay clean in our personal transactions and never to imitate the bad examples of 1MDB.